Albert, I remember after the Ravens game, where you kind of had a breakout. Flo said that he pretty much told, like, the coaching staff told you, be ready, be ready to make plays. Earlier in the season, your name wasn't really called and you were healthy. But what do you think kind of changed over maybe the past couple weeks or months or so?
Um, I would say just scheme, really. We have a ton of weapons in the room. Um, the coaches do their job every week to kind of get the ball in their hands. But, when Mike and Jalen is doing so well, and it started to bring attention to them. So I feel like that week he just knew other guys would have to step up for us to get the win, and that's kind of how our offense been. Is like any week any guy can be that guy. So that's what kind of makes this offense kind of special and still kind of unknown.
I feel like it's kind of a three-way tie between you, Mac, and Philip Lindsay now on the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's break this down here. How would you rank you, Hollins, and Lindsay?
I'm gonna have to go me first. I think I've been growing mine the least. Then I'm gonna have to put Mac last. So it's gonna have to go me, Philip, then Mac. No reason. That's just the way it goes. Sorry.
Switch it up. Mac
Sorry.
will go to the cornrows. You just kind of keep it out.
Right. Yeah. I think I'm about to cut mine again though. So yeah, I like to switch it up, keep it moving. But yeah, Mac has a good hair. He does a lot of fun things with it. So yeah, I'll probably switch Mac up there. Mac does a lot of fun. Worse?
Absolutely. Dead last. There's some bald guys. So.
Man, it's a lot of people with some mats up there, man. I ain't trying to throw nobody up under the bus or nothing like that, but it's a couple of them It's a couple of them. They know who they are.
I was going to ask you on a serious note. Mac's comment was interesting about maybe everyone thought they were practicing hard, but
Yeah, I wanted to. Yeah, in a certain extent, I think we're a young team. I think guys kind of figured out what they needed out of those meetings and out of that practice and out of those film study. Instead of just being in there for an hour and a half, just wasting time, guys are actually putting in the work in those sessions. So I don't think we wasn't actually doing anything. I think we just didn't know what to get out of those meetings and out of those film sessions and out of those practice. And I think guys are kind of coming into their own and figuring out, when I'm in the meeting room, I need to look at this. When I'm on the practice, I need to work at this. So I think that's pretty much kind of what we're heading. I don't think we was doing anything because we wouldn't be around. I don't think so.
It was more about efficient work.
Correct.
As opposed to putting in more
Right,
hours.
like with everything, just showing up, that's half of the job. But actually, putting in the work is everything. So I think guys would kind of just showing up. And, that's what you got to do. At the beginning, you got to show up. But I think guys starting to see, like, just showing up wasn't enough. So they start actually, putting in work and guys actually knowing what they need to get done out of the things we're doing.
How do you think they came to the realization? Is that an individual thing, or do you think coaches opened eyes? Or?
Yeah, I definitely think it comes with the leaders, our coaches. Just continue to hammer it on us. So just being in a meeting room for 3-4 months, sooner or later, I think any human being will be like, okay, like I'm here for a reason. Let me start doing something with this opportunity. So I think it was kind of just not knowing what you were supposed to do, guys kind of finding and learning what to do, and guys, looking at others to figure out what to do. So I think it was a mix of a bunch of things.
Sort of becoming a professional, it
Right.
sounds like.
Correct.
Do you, I don't want to say blame, but do you put responsibility on the fact that it was such a young team? And I don't really know if y'all were that much younger than you were last year.
No, yeah, not so. I think that's just like the mindset. Not really saying like we're just so young, we don't know what to do. I just think guys was kind of coming in because, like you said, last year, you win 10 games and we got a lot of talk behind us. We kind of thinking, oh, well, we're going to come in and win 10 more. When, that's not the situation. You got to come in and put the work in, and that's how you get results. So I think guys finally realized that, like, we got to put as much as work as possible to get the results that we want, and that's kind of what we turn to.
What is impressive about one of those is Jalen Waddle, his game? What is impressive about Jalen Waddle and his game?
Oh, man. the way he get open, speed, the toughness, the want to. He wants to go out there and be the best guy on the field every time. And to be so young to kind of just want to take that role and put it on himself is awesome to see. It's just exciting. You know he can get the ball. He can do whatever he want with it. So that's the most thing. Just seeing what he can do with the ball.
Albert, wanted to ask you about what I asked about Mac as well. Fans can be unrelenting in criticism of guys who are injured, complaining about Devontae, complaining about Will Fuller. Do players notice it? Do players in your room notice it? Because you're friends with both of them. You've obviously missed time before with something really serious.
So are you asking, do the players know that the
Do
fans
players
are?
notice this? Does it upset them that on social media people would get on them for missing
Yeah.
games?
Yeah. I think you just kind of look at those things, even if you don't want to look at them. If you tell yourself it don't matter. You're gonna see it, especially if you're a guy that spends his time on social media. Is gonna pop up. So I think some guys, they take it with a grain of salt and they know what they're doing to put the work in to get back on the field. And some guys, it might rub them the wrong way and put them in a mood that's not really healthy for themselves. So it's tough. It's tough because it's not like Max said. You don't want to be hurt. You don't want to not play. So for you to come in every morning at 7 o'clock and do treatment for 8 hours, then have to go home and wake back up and do the same thing while, like you said, your teammates going out there battling every week. Now, we got this win going, this win streak going, and you're a part of it, but you're not out there sacrificing things to be a part of it. So it's not like you want to be at home sitting on the couch. So forget what everybody else saying if they not really lining up with you.
You're big on doing stuff in the community. So your My Cause, My Pleats is your foundation. Can you tell us about it?
Oh, great. Albert Wilson Foundation. We work with a lot of foster kids and a lot of foster parents on just kind of making their everyday life okay or better than what it was. Whatever it is, the situation can be. It can be mentoring. It can be a food drive. It can be an outing to however that we can make the foster kids in the system life better or make it more exciting. That's what the foundation is offering. We offer scholarships to out of state to kids to go to school out of state. And this year, I kind of did a collab with the Kenya Project. When me and one of my mentors went to Africa a few years ago, maybe in like 2016, and did like Samaritan's Feet, was able to kind of give kids shoes and stuff like that. So it was awesome. So kind of want to do a collab with them to kind of shed light on both of the foundations.